YouTube. I knew as soon as I put up the message that I had a boyfriend, things would go horribly wrong. I was with Lee for 3 months, and the problem is that for the last 3 weeks, the relationship has been so strained and different, and eventually it all came to a head where I told him I couldn't deal with a relationship. I couldn't be with him anymore. For the last 2 days, I've had hardly any sleep. As you can tell by the massive bags under my eyes. I have just cried and cried because I invested a lot into that relationship, and I paid for a lot of things in that relationship. And I'm not saying that the guy I was with, didn't. It's just that it was different. I had started to think I may well love this person, and then sort of just his work became manic, and we just drifted apart. And I know that people that watch my YouTube and people that know me will be like, oh, poor Mel, she's had another disaster relationship. And I just look at it that I wasn't willing to sit and be second best for anyone anymore. And I've been in relationships. Everyone knows about my 14-month relationship with my ex-fiance, who was cheating on me for the last 6 months of our relationship, and also used me for money, used me to buy things for him, get credit for him. Everyone knows the situation I was in. I had sleepless nights over loans I had to pay back because I loved that man, because I would do anything for a partner who agrees to love me. Lee said if we ever split up, that it'd break him, that he won't be able to cope without me. Since I told him I didn't think things were working out, I've heard nothing. No messages, nothing. I need to sneeze. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I now have tried to contact Lee and apologised for if I've upset him. I've heard nothing back, so I have now removed his number from my phone, removed him off Facebook, and stopped being able to contact him. I hoped that Lee was a bigger person and would at least come and talk to me face to face about the problems with us not seeing each other and the relationship basically just becoming an absolute farce. But he doesn't want to. So, yes, that's my update, guys. Not so brilliant news, but I'm sure that I'm still determined I'll meet a man who, it won't matter where he lives, and it won't matter how old he is, and it won't matter any of that, because he'll think I'm a princess, and he'll think that I'm worth his time, I'm worth a message, I'm worth a phone call, I'm worth everything to that person, like they always are to me. I don't care where you live, I don't care how we meet, I don't care any of it, as long as you are a genuine person who respects me and is genuine to me and treats me with the love, care, attention and respect that I will always give you. I will always travel to a partner, although it is easier for them to travel to me if they're able-bodied. I will always make the effort to travel to them. Even though I may end up in pain and distress at the other end because I've been sat on a train being clonked about, I'll do it because I think that love is worth it. And I think once you meet someone and get to know someone and start to feel things for someone, that it should be 50-50. And that's why I always paid for hotels when Lee came up, because I didn't want him at this house, because I thought, you know, I get care that come in, and I have people that come in and look after me and do my physio, and I didn't want Lee there when all that was going on. So usually with partners, if they come to where I live, I'll tell them I want to pay for a room, and I'll get a hotel and I'll pay for it, and then partner pays for his travel, and it's 50-50 and it's fair. And that's all I ask for, is a fair relationship where I'm valued as much as I value them. That can't be that hard, can it, ladies and gents? I like to think, a nice person in general. I have a bit of a temper, can get a little bit moody, can push partners away because of what's happened to me in the past. But as long as partners understand that and know that I've been through some horrible relationships where I've been mentally abused, then they'll understand that sometimes I push people away that I care about, and sometimes I don't mean to go off at someone. It happens with friends as well. And I hope that I meet someone. I hope he's the most wonderful man and treats me like an absolute queen. And it's not about sex necessarily, and it's not about, oh, how quick can I get my leg over. It's about showing me some respect. And that's all I ask. Thanks, guys.